All right, so today is all about recovery, just getting everything moving again. We're not going to go too deep into any one thing, but we're going to try to cover a bunch of different areas in a relatively short amount of time. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is balance. All right, we're going to work on balance and ankle mobility at the same time. All right, if you need to, you can go over to a wall and kind of hold on to a wall, but if you don't need a wall, then obviously you'd be adding more balance in there. But we're here and we're just going all the way around. All right, we're doing ankle circles. Just hold it up there. We'll be going 45 seconds, just going all the way around. Going all the way around. Getting big circles. You can challenge your balance a little bit more by raising the leg up higher, raising it out to the side. This is to challenge your balance and also get a little bit of ankle mobility. I'm switching sides or switching directions, just going around in the other direction. Just trying to get my mind to work and my body to work all at the same time. There we go, almost there. Don't fall, don't fall. 2 and 1, there we go. Same exact thing on the other side. Now you might notice that one side is better than the other. And then going through all of this stuff, I really want you to pay attention to what kind of needs extra attention. Let's say in the video, you can see like your right leg maybe needs a little bit more balance work than your left leg. Then, you can work a little bit more balance with your left leg or your right leg, or when you do any of the stretches that I show you in here, if you need to hold it for longer, obviously you can just hold it for longer. This is all to get you to really just pay attention to your body and see what really needs to be recovered. And a lot of times during these things, there's little movements. So what movements you think need to be strengthened? All right, there we go. That's that. And then the next one, we're just going to stretch out the calves. So we use them a little bit, we use the hips a little bit. So those are the next two things that we're going to stretch out. On the calves, just make sure that your heel is nice and flat on the ground. We'll be stretching the one that's in the back. And we're here, all right? On this one, we're just going to hold. We'll hold it here, 20 seconds. Really think about pressing your heel down really far into the ground. You should be feeling this one in the middle of your calf. If you wanna feel it in a different spot, maybe see if you have any different pains anywhere else, just move the angle of your foot, but also make sure that you're still pushing those hips forward and kind of pushing through the wall. All right? So you can move the angles of your foot. We'll switch to the other side. Same exact thing, really pushing that heel into the ground and then forcing those hips forward. Get a nice, good stretch right there in the middle of your calf. Also, make sure you are paying attention to your breathing. A lot of times when you're stretching, you might want to hold your breath because it's a deep stretch, but really try to pay attention to your breathing. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. There we go. All right, so the next one, we get some hip stretches in there. So take it down to the ground. Right here, we're making 2 90-degree angles, all right? 2 90-degree angles, one in the front, one in the back. So what we're gonna do here, the first one, we're just leaning down to the front. Take some deep breaths over here. There we go. And then we're going to switch it over to the other side. So just drop it down this way. Same thing over here. Make sure you're still breathing. Make sure you're still breathing. There we go. All right, so the next one, we're gonna go back and forth between those two. So you can put your hands down here, all right? And then we're gonna come down, and then come over, come up, then come over, getting a stretch in there, also making those hips work. So when you come down, really let them stretch, and when you come up, use your muscles to bring this one up, and then follow. There we go. If you want an extra challenge, if you want to add some more hip strength involved in there, you can come down, no hands if you can. Same thing, over to the other side, come down and back. All right, if not, that's fine. Just keep it here. Just see what you can do, obviously under control. All right, we're just going side to side, just like that. And the next one, we got a good old cobra stretch. So we're here, knees are on the ground. The goal is to get the hips down to the ground while you are looking up to the sky. So hips are coming down, and then we're looking up to the sky. You're gonna feel this one in your back, also in your abs. So just looking up to the sky, really put your chin to the sky, and that's where you feel the most stretch right there. Try to lock those arms out and really reach your hips down, and then reach your chin up to the sky. Should feel a nice good stretch there. You can look side to side, so you think you're looking over your shoulder, trying to look at your opposite heel. Get a little rotation in there, going side to side. Boom. There we go. And then we'll go right into child's pose stretch. Sink the hips down. Palms are nice and flat. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Walk those fingertips out so you feel a nice, good stretch right to here, and really try to keep everything nice and relaxed. Your head is relaxed, your neck, the hips, the shoulders. Just let it all relax down. There we go. Walk it over to the side. Over here, we're sinking your hips down to the opposite side. So I'm sinking my hips down to my right side while my hands are reaching to the left. And you should really be feeling this one by your lats and your obliques. And walk it over to the other side, same deal. Come on down. Really, really get that stretch in there. You may feel that one side is tighter than the other. Feel free to hold longer on one side than the other. There we go. And then now from here, we get a little shoulder actions in there. All right, so we're here, and all we're going to do is just make big, big circles, really trying to move your scapula around. All right, we're making big, big circles. Try to keep your neck nice and relaxed. There we go. Big circles one way, and then just reverse the direction. There we go. And then we got cat and camel. So we're going to look all the way up to the sky, and then draw your back to the ceiling. Push right through your hands. Should be feeling a big stretch through the middle of your back. And then we're coming down, look up to the sky. Push. There we go, 2 more. Push. And push. There we go. All right, the next one, got a little rotation in there. All right, so what we're gonna do is put one leg nice and straight. I'm starting out with my right. Other side is just like this. All right, and from here, what I want you to do is, hand is gonna go on the outside of the leg and just drive it down. All right, trying to get this knee as close as you can to the ground. When you hit your sticking point, what I want you to do is also make sure that your chest is open. So you're gonna try to turn your chest to the opposite wall.
All right, you're opening your chest up and then just breathing, making sure that you can breathe and try to really relax into the stretch. We'll hold 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Same thing on the other side. Make sure you're breathing. You can take this arm, you can keep it down here, or you can move it up over the head. The further you move it up over the head, the more you're going to get a stretch. Also making sure that your chest is going to open up to the other wall. All right, and make sure that you are still breathing. You can move that arm up overhead. You'll feel a stretch, a deep stretch in your back, but also you can get some in your pec as well. And then just breathing, breathing, breathing. There we go. And then the next one, we come over here. All right, so now we're going to work a little bit of shoulder stability. All right, so in this one, we're here, and I'll set the timer on this one. We're going to go for 45 seconds. This one's going to challenge the shoulders, all right? So we're starting here, and then we're going to a push-up position. Come down, hold, 1, 2, back up. Come back. Hold, 1, 2, back up. Hold, 1, 2, back up. Down and hold, 1, 2, back up. Almost there. Down and hold, 1, 2, back up. There we go. All right. And the next one, we're going to get another back stretch in there. All right, we're here, going up to the sky this way, and then we'll open out that way. Then switch sides. Same thing again. Go up to the sky, and then open it out. All right. One more time. Going up to the sky. This time we'll hold it a little bit. Down and switch. Other side. Up to the sky. Down and switch. There we go. Now, we'll take this arm, come back. We're reaching to the same side shoulder blade first. Here. And then we're going to go here. So just alternating. Switch sides. There we go. All right. And there we have it. You can go through that. I probably go through it twice, or maybe you could just hold everything longer. Again, this is just to kind of spark your mind a little bit, get you moving around, but also get you feeling what's tight in what muscles are tight, what movements are more difficult for you, what movements are easy for you, what things do you think you need to work on a little bit more. And really it's just an assessment of your body just to see where you are. So that's the recovery portion. And